Good day guys, this is at the Quadri. So welcome to ACL tutorial. The full meaning of ACL is access control list. So here is our agenda for today. So the first one is what is ACL. Then the second thing is we look at the type of the ACL. Then we now go to the packet tracer to configure the ACL. So before I jump into today's tutorial, I would like you guys to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and make sure you turn on your notification bell for you to be able to notify on my next video. So let's jump into today's agenda. So first, what is ACL? So ACL is a set of rules or protocols that grant or deny access to certain networks. So we can also refer it to as a firewall, which is used to block network traffic in any network environment. So the second thing is that we have type of ACL. There are two types of ACL, so which is our access control list. So and they are listed below. The first one is standard access list. So this standard access list range from 1 to 99. Then the extended range from 100 to 199. So we configure standard access list closer to the destination. So for this demo, we are focusing on the standard access list. So let's jump into packet tracer and see how to configure access list. So let me jump to my packet tracer. So you can see my simple network topology here. So you can see I have two Cisco routers, then I have two switches, then I have 3 PC here. So you can see here is my destination and here is my source. So for us to configure ACL, we look at two steps. So the first step is to configure the ACL closer to the destination network. Then the second thing is to apply the ACL closer to the destination's interface, that is the outbound of the destination interface. So here is a standard access list closer to the destination, then the closer outbound interface. So our network, I think let's test first to configure that. We must make sure that there is full connection, full connectivity between the network. So let's first test our connectivities in this network. So let me go to this 100.network here, go to this PC, then ping the other PCs over there, in the next network. So ping -t, I'm doing continuous pinging. So 192.168.2.100. So let's see, maybe there will be communication between these two PCs. So you can see it dropped the first packet, so there is connection between the two. So let's check the other guy, which is .200. Control C. So you can see the two or the 3 PCs are communicating with each other. So let's now jump into ACL configuration. So the first thing is I will go to my router. You can see, don't forget, we configured standard access list closer to the destination. So here is my destination and here is my source. So here is my destination router, which is router 1, and you can see the entry interface, and this is the exit interface. This is inbound and this is outbound interface. Let me now go into router 1 and do the ACL configuration. So here is my router 1. So let me go to the privilege mode by enable, then to configuration by config T. So here is configure terminal. So here is where I'm going to do all my configuration. So the first thing is, remember, step 1, configure the ACL. So I want to deny this network, this particular host from communicating with this host here in the other network, which is my destination 1.100. So and I want to deny this guy, this 2.100, from communicating with this 1.100, which is my destination. Then I want to permit any other traffic or any other host or network in this permit any other network to communicate with this guy too. So let's now see how this is done. So here is my router. So the first thing is configure the ACL, which is with the command access list 1. So remember, we are doing standard access list for this demo, so and it's range from 1 to 99. So for here now, this is access list 1. I'm using 1 as the first number. So deny, which is the next row, deny. So I want to deny, what do I want to deny? I want to deny a particular host, which is a 192.168.2.100, then with the wildcard. So the wildcard, the meaning of wildcard is the inverse of the subnet mask. So for a particular host is 0.0.0.0. So assuming I want to deny a certain network, or subnet. So this last, depending on the CIDR notation we were given of that particular network. So let's say that network is /24. So this last octet will be 255. Then the number here will be 0. So this is to deny a particular network, but for this demo is only one host, just a particular PC. So change this to 100, then the wildcard should be 0. So you hit enter. So then the second rule is that I want to permit all other traffic, which is I want to permit any other traffic in that same network, which is access list permit. Access list 1, don't forget standard, then permit 192.168.2. Permit any. So you permit any network. So I'll use any command. So I'm permitting any other traffic in that particular network to access 1.100. So let me hit enter. So I'm through with the first step, which is to configure the ACL, which I just did now. So let's now move to the second step, which is apply ACL to the interface. So here is my destination, and here is the router connected to the LAN of that destination. So this is the inbound, that is the traffic coming from this network to this network here. When it reach this interface, so it's called inbound. Then if it is going out to this particular LAN, this particular host here, so this this interface will be an outbound. So the traffic coming out is called an outbound traffic. So let's now do the second step, which is to apply the interface, the ACL to the interface. So let me click on this router 1 again. So let me now enter the interface. But before I do that, so let's check our ACL configuration. Let's see what it looks like. So we have two ways of checking the ACL. So the first one is that you show the running configuration by using show run. So here is my show run. So you can see my access list here. So you can see this guy. So the first one is access list 1, deny host. You can see it has changed this the wildcard. It has changed the wildcard to host. That is, this rule is meant for a particular host. Then the second rule is to permit any other traffic. So the second command to check the ACL is show access list. So you can see here standard IP access list 1, which is the one we've configured now. So the first one, you can see 10, deny host 192.168.2.100. Then the second rule is permit any other traffic. So don't mind the number here, the figure here. So this is just to arrange, is meant to arrange the rules sequentially. So let's now go to the second step, which is to apply the ACL to the interface. So let me go to the configuration mode, config T. So then let me enter the interface G0/1. So we are making use of interface G0/1, right? So enter. So don't be confused. This is the interface I'm talking about. So this is the interface. So G0/1, then IP access group. IP access group. Then which group did we create? The group 1 we created. So just name it then. So let me now let me put a question mark and see. You can see what we can do here. You can see inbound packet, then outbound packet. So for this demo is we are applying the ACL to the outbound packet, outbound interface. So let me hit enter. So let me save my configuration, so for me not to lose it. So I've saved it, Ctrl Z. All right, so let's now test our ACL config, the ACL we've configured. Maybe there will be a restriction of traffic in the network now with what we've configured. So let's now go to the PC. Let's go to this PC first. This is the one we deny. This is 2.100. So let's click on it. Then let's now communicate. Let's try to ping the other network there, which is 1.100, and see the response. Maybe there will be a communication between the two. So ping -t 192.168.1.100. So you can see the response is that a destination host unreachable. The destination host unreachable is telling us that there is no route. There is no route, or there is no communication between this PC and the other PC. So there's no route to that particular host. So that's what the response is. So, and you know, we first test the communication between them before we get started with the ACL. So, and we were very sure that there was communication between the two. But now, since the ACL has taken over, so there is no more communication between the PC. Then the other thing is, let's test the communication between this 200 network to the other PC. Let's see, maybe there will be communication or there won't be any communication. So let's ping the continuous pinging -t 192.168.1.100. So you can see the 2.100 is still communicating with that particular host, which is 1.100, which is our destination rather. So you can see there is full communication between the two. So guys, this is where I'm going to end for today. So I would like you guys to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and make sure you turn on your notification bar for you to be able to notify on my next video. So guys, see you in my next video.